Hello, Eagles. I'm Mr. Bolts, and over the past week, we've had our new virtual learning class, and so far, so good. A lot of our 8th grade broadcasting kids took the week to be able to create a video for you. Many of them created some informational videos on coronavirus. Many of them created some informational videos or some how-to videos on how to make food. Being home all this time, it just seems like that's something we need to do. So if you need a good recipe or anything like that, be sure to check out our video. And some of the students created some videos of things to do while you're home during this quarantine and our stay-at-home time. So check it out. Coronavirus videos will be towards the beginning, your food videos will be in the middle, and your things to do while stuck at home at the end. Hang in there. Keep doing a great job. Check out these 8th grade videos.
What's up, Eagles? My name is Gage, and for my story today, I will be talking about the coronavirus. I will be talking about some things that can help you stay clean and safe in your house. Let's get into it. Okay, so one way to keep yourself clean from the virus is always washing your hands. Always wash it for 30 seconds at a minimum time, and then add soap. Then, once you mix your soap with your hands, you will then put it in the water for 45 seconds, dry it off, and then your hands will be clean. Another way to keep yourself safe from the virus is staying 6 feet apart from somebody. 6 feet apart. Another way to stop the virus from getting to you is coughing right here. Coughing right there. So the virus won't spread in the air. So go cough into it and you're all good. And pets will not give you the coronavirus. Thanks for watching, and this is your next video.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm from Eagle News, second hour. Today, I will be talking to you about the coronavirus and how it has and still is affecting us. For so many people, this is really rough. Not being able to see your friends, not being able to go anywhere. But trust me when I say this, it gets better, and you will eventually get used to it. And it seems so bad at first, but I've been there, and I was on homebound for 3 months. And if you don't know what that is, it's where a teacher comes to your house to teach you. We are currently on city lockdown, and no one's supposed to go anywhere. Parking lots are empty, and so many businesses have shut down. They don't have a cure or a vaccine to prevent it yet. They say it may be a year till a vaccine is made. It's important that you wash your hands, don't touch your face a lot. And just so you know, the coronavirus is spread through air droplets, like when you cough or sneeze. And it can only live on something that isn't human for 24 hours. So I have a challenge. See how many times you wash your hands in a day. Don't touch your face. So track it, and hopefully you don't lose. It won't be as bad. Hello?
Hi, my name is Brayden, and I'm going to be talking about how the NCAA is affected by the coronavirus, also known as the National Collegiate Athletic Association. They're a $1 billion company, and they make a lot of money from sports, different sports like track, like wrestling, and their wrestling state was about to go on, but then it got canceled, and basketball and many other sports got canceled in the winter and spring sports. And March Madness also got canceled. And that's where they almost get the most views, the most money. They lost nearly $1 billion just from that. Now they're not gonna have any views, or like not even that much money now, because they're losing $1 billion from it.
Hello everyone, my name is Ryan, reporting from Eagle News second hour. Today I will be going over sports delayed because of the coronavirus. There have been many sports, including children's sports, that have been delayed of any kind because of the coronavirus. Many professional sports have been delayed, almost all of them. And I'm going to give you a quick rundown of all of the sports that have been delayed. The MLB has been delayed for 2 weeks after opening day with 1 case. The NHL has been delayed for 3 weeks with no cases. The NBA has been delayed for 3 weeks with 2 cases. The NFL has been delayed 2 weeks with no cases. The PGA was delayed 4 weeks with 2 cases. The PTL was delayed 2 weeks with 1 case. And the Tokyo Olympics were delayed 2 months with 6 cases and 1 death. This coronavirus has set all sports back a couple of weeks, even a couple of months. And there's been quite a number of deaths, and there's more cases spreading throughout the United States and across the world. Thank you for listening to my segment.
Good morning, Eagles. My name's Cameron Rusley, and I'm from Eagle News First Hour. As you all know, we are currently out of school due to the COVID-19 outbreak. I'm going to be talking about all celebrities that have the coronavirus. I'm going to talk about what the coronavirus is in case you don't know, so here's a brief description. Coronavirus is a respiratory illness that spreads primarily through droplets of saliva or discharge from the nose when an infected person sneezes or coughs. Now let's talk about the celebrities that have the virus. Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson have the coronavirus, and they were diagnosed in Australia. NBA player Rudy Gobert has been diagnosed as well. Rachel Matthews and Charlotte Lawrence have all been diagnosed with COVID-19. Kevin Durant has also been diagnosed, and him and his family are in isolation. The head coach of the NFL's New Orleans Saints, Sean Payton, has been diagnosed. According to the palace officials, Prince Albert of Monaco has been diagnosed as well. That is only a small list of celebrities who have the coronavirus at the moment. All of those celebrities have told news sources and social media that they are doing well and they're in isolation. If they're in isolation, you may be wondering, what do they do? Well, because I can't answer that, I'm going to interview 2 of my family members so you can see what they do during quarantine. Tell me 2 things you do while you're in quarantine.
I go to work because I'm essential and I have to go to work. I do not have the capability to work from home. I'm the secretary to the commander of the East Patrol Division for the KCPD. And I cook a lot because I'm not very good at sitting still. So when I'm home, I'm usually cooking or doing laundry. But I have managed to read a little more since we've been out and do more puzzles.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tell me 2 things you do while in quarantine.
I go to work. I'm a dietary aide at Our Lady of Mercy Country Home, which is a nursing home. So I get to work at like 6 now that we don't have like real school. And then I come home and do my online learning. And then I use the extra time to nap. I took like a 5-hour nap yesterday and it was great, so.
Thank you. Well, there you have it. Now you know some celebrities that have the coronavirus, and you know what my family does in quarantine. Remember to wash your hands and don't touch your face. See you next time, Eagles.
Hello, my name is Merrick. I'm from Eagle News First Hour, and today I'm going to be talking about all the celebrities that were affected by COVID-19.
Here are some celebrities that were affected. Rachel Matthews, Kevin Durant, Charlotte Lawrence, Indira Varma, Prince Albert of Monaco, Daniel Day-Kim, Marcus Smart, Sean Payton, Colin Underwood, Andy Cohen, Debbie Mazur, Prince Charles, and that's it.
Thanks for tuning in on my session of Eagle News First Hour. Now on with the next video.
Hello, my name is Logan, and I'm going to be talking to you about the Tokyo Summer Olympics. Due to the outbreak of COVID-19, the 2020 Olympics are pushed to the date of 2021. The virus is causing so much trouble for these Olympic athletes because they are training day after day, night after night for this summer. If you didn't know, the Olympic is every 4 years, so these athletes are training for 4 years, hopefully to win a medal. This is not the only thing that the virus has messed up. There are so many jobs in sports that are closed and pushed back due to the virus. The virus began in China and is spreading across the globe since December 2019. Health officials have encouraged social distancing, this meaning staying at home, staying away from other people, slow down the spread of the virus. This is a big reason why the countries don't want their athletes to go to Tokyo because of the dangers of collecting the virus.
Good morning, Eagles. I'm Sawyer, and today I'm going to be talking about how coronavirus has affected companies in America. Airline companies around America are shutting down and constantly losing money because of the new virus. But will they be saved by a government bailout? As many of you already know, a lot of companies have been shut down due to the coronavirus or have been forced to restrict their services, like restaurants now only doing delivery. Some companies, such as the airline industry, are desperately in need of a government bailout. Airline companies include American Airlines, Southwest Airlines, and Boeing, who engineers and produces these airplanes. These companies are obviously losing money fast with nobody traveling because of the coronavirus and many borders closing. The airlines are currently asking for $50 billion, half of which would be grants and the other half would be a low-interest loan from the government. Other companies that have been affected is restaurants or fast food places. This is because quarantine has caused many restaurants to close or fast food places like McDonald's to switch to only drive-thru or delivery. Overall, many industries and companies have been greatly affected because of the mixed emotions people are feeling about this new coronavirus.
Hello, I will be talking about how coronavirus is not just affecting us, but other people in the world. Some celebrities that have the coronavirus is actor Tom Hanks and the British Prime Minister and many more. But some NBA players that have the coronavirus is NBA players Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell, Kevin Durant, and Christian Wood all have confirmed cases of COVID-19. The worldwide total cases is 558,000, and the worldwide total deaths is 25,000. But just here in the U.S., there's 86,000 cases, and in Missouri there is 502 with 8 deaths, and with Kansas being 168 with 3 deaths.
Good morning, Eagles. It's Dakota, and I'm here to talk about the NBA and how the coronavirus has impacted the NBA. Rudy Gobert was the first tested positive in the NBA. He's a Utah Jazz player, and it was right before his matchup against Oklahoma City Thunder. There have been 14 confirmed cases in the NBA, coming from 7 different teams, and one of the biggest names that has it is Kevin Durant, a former MVP that now plays on the Brooklyn Nets. People are saying either the NBA season is going to be suspended for the rest of the remaining season, or it's just going to return to the playoffs. Thanks for watching. Here's your next video.
Hi, today we are going to talk about how the whole NFL can be infected by this coronavirus. First off, the NFL draft. Since they are not postponing the NFL draft so far, they are eliminating all gatherings there and everything. Next thing that could be affected in the NFL is free agency. Free agency is where other players can sign with other teams, and some trades go on during this. This can affect it because some scouters, coaches, they want to see how the player condition is or if they're healthy or not, and this can affect it a lot due to coronavirus. The combine already happened, but the coronavirus already affected a little. Some scouters cannot go out to the combine due to the coronavirus. General managers do not want it to see their scouters get sick and everything like that. And scouting can be a huge difference in the NFL draft going in. They can see how much they lift, or if they can really catch, or they can really throw a ball. Last thing, what the NFL kickoff is far from long, but the coronavirus can affect it because if the draft gets postponed, then everything has to move forward of it. And we don't even know how long this coronavirus is. This is how it can affect the NFL. Please stay safe, all NFL fans.
Hi, my name name is Bo, and today I will be talking about how Major League Baseball players stay prepared for this upcoming season. Since the league has shut down and pushed back opening day, the players have to find a way of staying prepared. At some spring training facilities, they have had a deal where they hold 150 people in the facility at a time and do workouts there. All the players that were not chosen to be one of those 150 people have to find a way to get working on their own. A lot of these players have places they can go, maybe at their house or somewhere they own. They might work out with other players or just by themselves or even with trainers or close friends. For example, Royals catcher Salvador Perez is working out on his own with close friends and young players from the Dominican, whether it's at his cage or out in the open doing drills. Thanks for watching my story and how Major League Baseball players stay prepared.
Hi, my name is Jacob, and I will be talking about the effects of the coronavirus. An infected individual has up to 2 weeks before they show symptoms, the most common of which are fever, tiredness, and dry cough. Around 80% of people will recover without needing medical treatment. Rarely, the disease can be serious and even fatal. Old people and people with other medical conditions such as asthma, diabetes, or heart disease may be vulnerable to becoming severely ill. People may experience cough, fever, tiredness, and difficulty breathing in severe cases.
Hello, this is Jackson Little from Broadcasting Second Hour. I'm here to talk about NFL offseason trades and signings. Our first signing is going to be about Tom Brady. Tom Brady has just recently left the New England Patriots. Many teams have been wanting to pick him up, and Tom Brady has decided to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I can't wait to see that passing corps because they got Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. If Tom Brady there, he'll be able to throw some good passes. Our next signing, another person has left their team, Todd Gurley. He has recently left the Rams, and he has signed with the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons have been needing a running back after Devontae Freeman has left. Our last signing is the trade between DeAndre Hopkins and David Johnson. DeAndre Hopkins was part of the Houston Texans, and he got traded for a few first round and a second round pick for David Johnson of the Arizona Cardinals.
Hello everyone, it's Jordan Oliver here reporting from his home gym. Today I'm going to be telling you guys about how NFL players stay in shape during the coronavirus. There are two things they have to do. One is eat healthy and the other is work out. I will also be taking you guys through some workouts and some foods that you can eat to stay healthy. Some workouts that you can do at home are push-ups, sit-ups, planks, squats, and lunges. Those are just some of the most common ones. Now I'm going to demonstrate some of the workouts that you can do. First, we're going to start off with the push-up. Get in the push-up position like this. I'm going to go down, arms past parallel, and back up. Okay? Now, sit-up. Go down, up. Squats. Feet shoulder width apart. Down past parallel. And there you go. Those are just some of the workouts that you can do. Please try them for yourself. And everyone stay safe. Bye.
Hey Eagles, so I know most of us are bored, stuck in the house, so I'm going to show you how to make some whipped coffee, so maybe it'll help some time go by. So first I'm going to be doing 1 teaspoon of instant coffee. Then I'm going to do 2 teaspoons of sugar, then 2.5 teaspoons of water. Okay, so you're going to whisk it, and then when it gets to this consistency, you're going to take a cup of ice and milk, and then you're just going to add your mixture on top. You'll get your straw and just mix it a little bit, and then there you go. Well, that's all I have for today, but thanks for watching. Here's your next video.
Hello everyone, I'm Jaden Lewis from Eagle News Second Hour, and right now we're under quarantine, which means we can't go anywhere. But if you're like me and you like places like Dunkin' and Starbucks and you can't get it, I've come up with a solution. On Pinterest, they have a whole list of drinks you can make that taste pretty similar. So we're gonna try making one of my favorites. But if you're not a fan of coffee, you can look up some of the recipes on your own and make them.
First, you're going to load your espresso into your machine. If you don't have espresso or an espresso maker, you can buy instant espresso at the store. Then you're going to brew your espresso. Now, at the end, this is what your espresso should look like after it's brewed. Now you're going to get a cup full of ice. Once you get the cup full of ice, you're going to dump your espresso into another container and add sweetened condensed milk or caramel. Now, in the cup of ice, add your almond milk or regular milk. Now pour in your espresso.
If you're not interested in making that particular one, I hope you find one on Pinterest that you're interested in making during this time. Sorry you can't go out to those places, but if you are interested in making this exact drink, you can find the ingredients I've listed in the tutorial at pretty much any grocery store. So, thank you for watching.
Good morning, Eagles. I'm Lauren. Today I will be showing you guys how to make peanut butter energy.
Let's get started.
The ingredients you will need for the peanut butter balls include 1/3 cup of peanut butter, 3/4 cup of oats, 2 tablespoons of honey, and a 1/2 cup of chocolate chips, but I will be doubling the recipe. Now that all the ingredients are measured out, you can go ahead and put the peanut butter and the honey into the bowl. Now you can add the rest of the ingredients into the bowl. Continue to stir until you get to a capacity of this. When you're ready, you need to start putting the parchment paper onto the pan. Now you can make them into balls. It doesn't really matter what size you go for. You can make them big or small. Place them in the fridge for at least 20 minutes to chill. Once you take them out of the fridge, they're ready to enjoy. Now let's head on to the other story. Thanks for watching.
Hey guys, welcome back to Eagle News Second Hour. Today, I will be making banana nut muffins. So first, you have to start with your chopped pecans, a 1/2 cup, and then you have to have 1.5 sticks of butter, melted and cooled. Okay, so now it says add 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, 2 cups of flour, and some salt. Bowl. Then mash them with a fork until they have only a little bit of texture, or have some left. So, mash the bananas with a fork, like so. And then you want to add your 1 cup of brown sugar, in the recipe it states, whip the remaining bananas and sugar together for a good 3 minutes. Add the melted butter, eggs, and vanilla, and beat well. Scraping down the sides of the bowl once or twice. Mix the dry ingredients just until incorporated. Fold nuts and the mashed bananas with a rubber spatula. Now it says add melted butter, eggs, vanilla. Now we're gonna mix in our dry ingredients.
Now we fold our bananas, nuts into our batter.
Okay, now we have to fill the muffin tins with our mixture.
Now we put our batter in the oven at 375 for 20 minutes. Now our muffins are done. Let's let them cool and see how they taste.
How are they?
Great.
What's your rating out of 10?
9.5.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching me make my muffins. Here's your next Eagle News video.
Hey Eagles, good morning and welcome to Cooking with Kate. Today I will be showing you how to make the best chocolate chip pancakes so you can make some for your friends and family. Let's get started. You will need flour, sugar, butter, baking powder, cinnamon, salt, milk, vanilla, 2 eggs, and a chocolate chip. First combine all your dry ingredients into a large bowl. Now mix together your dry ingredients. Now mix together wet ingredients in a small bowl. Now whisk together your mixture. Take your wet ingredients and then beat it into dry ingredients until smooth. Now fold in your chocolate chips. Take your pan and grease it, and then make sure to turn on the heat and you can start pouring in your batter. Once air bubbles start coming to rise to the top of the pancake, go ahead and flip them. Once you have made your pancakes, you can top it off with anything like syrup, butter, whatever you want, and then enjoy. Me and Kara are gonna try it. It's good. Hope you try making these yourself and enjoy them as much as my family did. Thanks for watching, and here's your next video.
Hey, it's Jenna
and Elise.
And today we're going to be showing you how to make
banana bread. It's an easy, quick recipe
that you can use with ingredients you have at your house. Let's get started.
Step 1, wash your hands.
Step 2 is to preheat the oven. We'll be preheating the oven to 350.
Step 3, get the ingredients out.
You will need 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a half a teaspoon of salt, a cup of sugar, a half a cup of vegetable oil, 2 eggs, 2 or 3 bananas, 3 tablespoons of milk, a half a teaspoon of vanilla, and some cinnamon.
We'll need a bowl, spatula, and mixer, any mixer you will like. What you will need to do is to get 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a half teaspoon of salt,
1 cup of sugar, a half a cup of vegetable oil, 2 eggs,
next, mix. Next, add your bananas. Tablespoons of milk, a half a teaspoon of vanilla,
next put in some cinnamon.
Next get your mixer. Mix it at a medium speed, 2 or 3.
Mix until it's smooth.
If you want to, you can add any chocolate chips or nuts.
Make sure you mix these with a spatula and not a mixer.
Once completely mixed,
Get out your pan and make sure you spray it very good.
next pour the mix in the pan.
Next, you're going to put it in the oven.
Leave it in for 50 minutes and then check it. Next, make sure to clean.
The banana bread is now done and it looks like this. Thank you for watching how to make banana bread. On to the next video.
Hi, I'm Holly. I'm from Eagle News First Hour, and today I'm going to be making piñata cupcakes, and I'm going to show you guys how to. So first we're going to pour in the yellow cake batter. Next we're going to pour in the vegetable oil. And then we're going to pour the water in. Okay, next we're gonna put the eggs in. Oh, that already went in pretty smooth. Next, we're gonna mix it in the bowl to get all the ingredients mixed together. Okay, so next you're gonna take the batter and put it in the cupcake liners. And you're gonna wanna fill it about half to 3/4 of the way full so that it has room to rise. Next, while you're putting the mixture into the cupcake liners, you're gonna wanna preheat the oven. So 350, start, and then wait for that to preheat. Okay, next, now that the oven's preheated and these are all filled, we're gonna put them in. Now that they're done cooking, we're gonna take them out and put them on the stove to let them cool. Okay, so now that the cupcakes have all cooled and are ready to cut, get one of them, and then I'm just using a knife and making an incision in the top, not too deep, and then taking it out. So now you have a little hole in the middle of the cupcake. And then you get your sprinkles. I'm just using these little ball multicolored sprinkles and putting them in the hole. So now you have them on the inside of the hole, and then you take the top piece and take off part of the bottom of it, and then you fit it back like that, I think. Yes. And so then you fit it back in there and take off the little excess sprinkles and cake so that it looks almost normal. And then even though it looks like there's still the incision in the top, we're gonna frost it so it will be hidden. So let's go. Okay, so I figured I would try frosting them because I'm not good at frosting first. So I tried with just a container of frosting. It didn't turn out the best. It's not very clean. But then I also tried with this can of cupcake icing and I got a much cleaner approach. So I'm gonna do that right now to show you how to frost these. So as you can see, the incision is there on the top and we just go around it. I don't think it's very good. Okay, so here's one of them. Not the best frosting job, I'm not the best at this, but as you can see it covers the little incision, and then you take the sprinkles and just put a little bit on the top, and then you have this.
Now that we're done with these are how they look in the end, and I'm gonna give them to people. And first person to try it is my dad.
Something inside of it.
Okay, so what do you think of them? How do they taste?
Pretty good.
And then what would you give me on a scale of 1 to 10?
Probably a 8 or 9.
What do you think of it?
It's pretty good.
What would you grade it on a scale of 1 to 10?
7?
This is for me editing later. That's all today, Eagles. On to the next.
Hi, my name is Carson from Eagle News. Today I will be making a meal that you can make for yourself and your family during this quarantine. I hope you have the ingredients because we call it bubble pizza. Hi, I'm here with my sister Olivia and I will be telling you the ingredients for bubble pizza. So first, we got our pasta sauce, 1 pound of meat, 2 cans of biscuit, and some mozzarella cheese. First, you want to spray your pan with some Pam, and then turn it to medium-high. Now, you're going to put the meat in the pan, and then start cutting it all together. While you're waiting for your meat to brown, preheat your oven to 400.
After you open up your cans of biscuits, cut each biscuit into 4 pieces.
Start by putting a few of your biscuits in your pan. And after you're done with that, open your jar and put some in there. Put the whole jar in your pan. And then mix together. After it's all mixed together, spray the pan you're going to be putting your stuff into with Pam. And now you can dump. This is tough. After your oven preheats to 400, put in your bubble pizza.
Don't burn yourself.
Then set your timer for 15 minutes. Now that it's cooked for 15 minutes, you want to take it out.
Ooh, that's hot. It's going to be hot, Carson. It's an oven.
Get your cheese. Spread it on top. Once you have your cheese all over, you'll put it back in the oven until the cheese is all melted. Now that the cheese is melted, we can take it out of the oven. And that's how you make bubble pizza. Now on to the next video.
What's up, Eagles? I'm Trinity. I'm Bailey. I'm Cooper. And this is Eagle News. Today we're going to be making cupcakes. So let's go. What you're gonna need for this recipe is cake batter, a bowl, 3 eggs, a cup so you can measure your water, vegetable oil, and cake liners, and either a spoon or a mixer. So let's get started. What you want to do first is preheat your oven to 350. First things first is that we need to cut the batter open. It won't cut. Now we need to add 3 eggs. Egg 1. Ah! Ow. Do you not know how to crack an egg? No. Egg 2. Egg 3. Then you need to add your vegetable oil. We need to go right here. We need a half. Continue. What? A little bit more. Yeah. I could do it like a game show. Then you need to add water. 1 cup. Then you need to mix it. Okay, let me do it. No! She's going to kill me. Next, you're going to need to put your cupcake liners in the pan. Now we need to use a tablespoon to put the cupcake mixture into our liners. That's good. I do a little bit more. After it beeps at the degrees of 350 degrees, make sure you put it in the oven so it can bake. Then set a timer for 15 minutes. After you take your cupcakes out of the oven and set them down for like at least 5 minutes and take them out of the tray, you're going to let them sit for another 15 minutes to let them cool off. Then you're going to take your frosting that you have or that you made, and then you're going to put it on the cupcake and you're going to add the frosting on the cupcake like that. And then you do the rest of the cupcakes. Oh, I also forgot the most important thing, sprinkles. Let's open it if I can or can't.
still good at opening things. You already know. Alright, so I ain't opening. I'd stop the camera because this is going to take a while. Alright, so after you open up your sprinkles, I'm just going to force them out on here because I want to. So, my sprinkles. I'm just going to pick the ones I like the most. You don't have to do this. I'm just annoying like that. So I have to add them on one by one. I'll be fine. Good? Just know that you're gonna poop out your insides later.
Are you okay?
Can I see that thing really quick?
Good morning, Eagles. I'm Carly Cisneros, and today me and my trusted assistant are going to be making The ingredients are brownie mix, 1/4 cup of water, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, and 1 egg. Step 1 is to get on a pan and preheat the oven to 350 degrees. The next thing you need to do is grease the bottom of the pan.
Since we don't have vegetable spray, we're going to use butter.
Step 2 is to stir the brownie mix. Water. Vegetable oil. And 1 egg. Into a medium-sized mixing bowl. Then mix. Next thing you're going to do is spread your batter onto a pan. After that, you're going to insert it into the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. Rate it 1 out of 10.
10. 7. Infinity today. 7. I'll give it a 10. A 5.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for watching my segment on how to make brownies. Have a great Corona break.
Hello, Eagles. My name is Taylor Davis, and I am from Eagle News First Hour. My story for you today will be on how to make blueberry. A half cup of milk. You need some muffin mix of your choosing, bowl to mix in, and finally a muffin tin. Is to put your mix in a bowl. Step 2, you will need to put your milk in and make sure you do not over mix it, and it should look something like this. The next step is to put the batter into the cooking sheet. Make sure you fill up the muffin tins about. We will need to preheat the oven to 425. Once your oven has preheated, put your muffins in. You're gonna need to set your time for 15 minutes. Your final step is to let the muffins cool and then enjoy. Thanks for watching my segment. Now to the next video.
Good morning. I'm Preston from Eagle News First Hour.
and this video is on how to make scrambled eggs. Thank you for watching my video on how to make scrambled eggs. Now to the next one.
Hi Eagles, I'm Lily, and thanks for watching the Eagle News. Are you bored at home and have nothing to do? Well, I have something. I'm going to make the best homemade brownies so you can make them at home for your friends and family. Let's get to it.
For ingredients, you need 1 cup of butter, 2 cups of white sugar, a half a cup of cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 4 eggs, 1.5 cups of flour, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, and a half a teaspoon of salt.
Preheat the oven at 350. Then melt your butter.
Combine all your ingredients. Mix all your ingredients together.
Spread the batter into the pan.
Bake for 20 to 30 minutes.
Thanks for watching. See you again soon, Eagles.
Good morning, I'm Lily from Eagle News Second Hour, and today I'm going to be making a cake in a mug in a minute. This is a quick and easy way to make cake in a mug, and it's a good snack to have while you're on quarantine. The only things you'll be needing is 3 tablespoons of cake mix, 2 tablespoons of water, and a mug and a microwave. First thing you do is get your cake mix and your tablespoon and pour it in the mug. Then pour your water. It should look something like this after that, then you just stir it. And stirring, it should look like this. Then put in microwave for a minute. Something like this and let it cool for a little bit. You can add any fun toppings to it, like icing, whipped cream, or anything like that, and then you eat it and enjoy it. It's actually good. Out of 5. 4. Okay. Thank you for watching, and here's your next video.
Hi, I'm Lauren Wood, and I'm going to be reviewing a game called Candyland. This game was made in 1949 by a lady who worked in the polio wing of a hospital. She wanted to create a game so she could distract some of her patients. Now that you know a little bit more about it, let's go off and show you how to play. Candyland is a pretty easy game that is a 2 to 4 player game. How you play is you have your board and you place it face down. After that, you take your cards and shuffle them. After they're shuffled, you place your cards face down right next to the board. After that, each player gets to pick which gingerbread pawn they want. After they figure out which one they want, they place it on the start square on the board. The players then draw a card to determine where they move their pawns on the board. Now that you know how to play Candyland, go out and try playing it with your friends and family.
Good morning, Eagles. I'm Brooke, and this is my sister,
Boy.
and we're going to be doing minute-to-win-it challenges. Let's get into it. The first minute-to-win-it challenge is we're going to put an Oreo on our forehead, and we're going to try to get it into our mouth without using our hands. First one to do that wins. No, it has to be like right there. Oh, have your hands down. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
No.
Yeah. I can't do that.
Our next minute 20 challenge is bottle flipping. Whoever can land it the most in a minute wins.
Bree's going first. 3, 2, 1. One. Two.
I can't. What the crap? I can't do that.
3. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, that's all I got for you this time, Eagles. Back to you, Minkers, I guess.
Hola, amigos. Today, me and my family are going to be showing you how to have fun over this ridiculously long break. Step 1 is to go back upstairs where you can actually do something. You can paint rocks. I would highly suggest it. It is fun. But, wear gloves, because it does get all over your hands, and my hands have been stained for like 3 days. You can make some coffee. I'm gonna go do that now, because I want coffee. Now that you have your coffee, do your schoolwork, because you don't want to get behind. I'm already behind. You can go outside, and you can just sit out there and be a loser, be all weird and creepy. Or you can play basketball, or something like that, play catch, draw with chalk, ride your bike. Go outside, just do it, it's nice. Thanks for watching my video on how to entertain yourself. Sorry my family wasn't in it. They're losers and have work to do.
Hi, I'm Brody, and I'm from Eagle News First Hour. And today, I'm here to tell you guys some about my TV and movie recommendations from Netflix and Disney Plus that will help pass the time during this home quarantine. I'm going to first talk about some of my Netflix recommendations. My first recommendation is one that everyone needs to watch unless they already have. That's The Office. The Office is amazing. Everyone can watch it. You can watch it with your family. You'll laugh in almost every episode. It's a good one. Another show I recommend is Parks and Recreation, or Parks and Rec. This is another really funny show that I can just keep watching over and over and I'll never get bored. A movie I recommend is Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day is a great movie. It's a classic and it's very entertaining. I'm going to switch over to shows and movies that I like to watch on Disney Plus. I'm going to start off by recommending any Marvel movie. It doesn't matter which one you want to watch. They're all good. So either pick your favorite one you haven't seen before, or just whatever one you want to watch. Another movie that I like on there is The Sandlot. Now this is a movie I feel like everyone has seen at least once. If you haven't seen it, it would be a good one for you to watch. Finally, a TV show that I like to watch on Disney Plus is The Simpsons. This is another really funny TV show that I can always laugh to. And some episodes can be pretty relatable. So those are my recommendations for Netflix and Disney Plus. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.